Good evening, everyone, and Happy New Year. I hope you all had a wonderful night last night and everyone was safe. This is the 2017 general reading. This is more of a guidance than something set in stone. It is about going through cycles, and it is warning us to avoid cycles that we've repeated in the past that have gotten us nowhere near reuniting with our twin. And again, like I said, it may resonate for some, it may not for others. And again, it's not set in stone that everything will happen according to this reading. It is just merely guidance. This is kind of where spirit has led me with this. And it's a 12 card reading for each month of the year, and then a theme card. And then I pulled a oracle card from the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. The first card is Six of Cups for the month of January, and that is a perfect card for ending 2016, which kind of threw a lot of us for a loop, and getting back to the simpler times and things that used to make us happy. And that could mean, getting a hobby, taking a dance class like we did when we were younger, or joining a baseball team, or even playing video games, or doing something that made us happy when we were younger and before things got so complicated. In February, I am seeing, this is a 10 of Cups, I'm seeing a possibility of getting caught up in a karmic relationship, in something, a crush, something where we feel like that person's got everything. They've got the looks, they've got the attitude, they've got the same beliefs. It seems like everything is in perfect alignment. And normally, if this card was next to the Lovers or the Two of Cups or something like that, it could indicate possibly meeting your twin or reuniting with your twin after a long separation. But it is actually next to Strength, which is followed by the Nine of Swords, which I'll get to in a minute. But for March, it's followed by Strength, which is asking you to pull on your inner strength and remember your mission. Remember where you're supposed to be thinking, where your mind is supposed to be. And it's asking just to remember the basics. Go back to the basics and remember that in that situation. And it is followed by the Nine of Swords, which is the card for, in the reverse position, it could mean several different things. I think in this situation, it's a warning that, if we continue the cycle where we meet someone, we get caught up in the month of February with the Valentine's Day, like we did in December when, we wanted to get together with the first person that was attracted to us just because we didn't want to be alone. This is telling us that if we need to be strong in this case when we do meet that person, that karmic partner, because this is going to happen if we do not. We're going to go back to depression. We're going to go back to where we were before. It's going to keep cycling backwards. And that's not what we want. And for the month of May, it is the Ten of Pentacles reversed, which again is a loss. And it's a pentacle card, so it is an earthbound type loss. I'm not seeing in this case finances. I'm seeing a 3D relationship. And it's something where you have a potential to be hurt by it. And this is what we want to avoid. And this is what's good to remember with this reading. Now, the next card for the month of June, which is a perfect card for the beginning of summer, it's the Four of Wands, which is a new beginning. We're getting back on track with our spirituality. We're getting back on track with our mission and what we need to be doing in life. And this is harmony. You're balancing yourself back out. You're recovering from a possible heartbreak, a loss. You're getting back on track. And the card for the month of July is the Four of Pentacles, which is us holding on tightly to earthbound things, holding on to relationships, or holding on to money or possessions or material things. And that is based on fear. That is out of fear that we do this. And that's why this whole reading is encouraging us not to repeat cycles. It's like we fall in love, or we have a crush on somebody, we get too involved, we get in over our heads, and then we lose. We either push them away or they end up hurting us. And then we grasp onto things that we desperately try to hold on to things that aren't serving us. And then we get back on track, and then we do it again, and we do it again. And this card over here for August is a 10 of Wands, which is, okay, if this happens, if we continue with the cycle, we're going to have all this stuff on our back again. And this is not what we want, because our back, this person here looks like his back is breaking. You don't want to add more baggage and more damage to your soul. We want to come into reunion, healed from all that stuff. We don't want to put more stuff onto ourselves and onto our twin that we'll both have to recover from. Now for September is the Ace of Pentacles, which represents another new beginning. This could be enjoying a new job, a little bit of money coming in, something that's going to make us happy. It's going to make us feel solid and secure, and we're starting over with a new beginning again with that. But here we go. October, Three of Cups reversed. This is another warning to make sure that we don't get in over our heads. We don't start hanging on and being obsessive about things and friends and start partying and start overdoing it. We really need to keep, our heads on our shoulders. We don't need to be doing things that we're not supposed to. And this Knight of Pentacles reversed is a warning again. It's a warning that we need to keep our focus on what we need to do, on our work, on the solid friendships and relationships that we do have, with our bosses, with our friends, with our associates. Not to get so caught up in this trying to find your twin that you just let everything else fall apart. Now for the month of December, which is the perfect card to end the year with, is the Justice card, which is balance. So at some point there will be balance, but I see a cycle here. I see if things don't change, it's just going to history is going to keep repeating itself. Now for the theme of 2017, I got the Two of Swords, which is just someone just not able to make that choice. Now you can choose to keep on the hamster wheel because it feels comfortable. Or you can choose to, spend a few nights alone, spend Valentine's Day alone, and just connect with yourself. Because we will not reunite with our twin if we do not love ourselves first. And this is so important. And getting in these karmic relationships and getting hurt time after time after time is not healthy. Now, if you're in a karmic relationship that's working for you and it's fulfilling you, it's making you feel good at the end of the day, and it's just not time for you to reunite, then by all means, continue it. This is mainly for people who just get involved with people that are not good for them, or they just jump into things too quickly. Now for the Oracle card, it's getting to know each other, which again is perfect. It's slowing down. It's getting to know yourself, getting to know your twin, getting to know what you want out of life. It says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Now, do you want your twin to know all this karmic 3D stuff, or do you want them to know who you really are? Do you want to know who you really are? I think that question is the most important. Do you want to dive deep and get inside and get to know who you are? I want everyone to remember this for the year of 2017. This is your year. This is a new beginning. It's a number one cycle. This is for you guys. And, like I said, you can continue on the hamster wheel and keep going round and round and round and not get anywhere. Or you can go into it eyes wide open, ready to go, ready for a reunion. And I know all of you are wonderful and all of you are worthy of love, and you will all make the right choice and love each other. And, if you can't love yourselves, I love you. The world loves you. Your twin loves you. Your guides love you. So don't forget that. And everyone, you guys have a wonderful evening or day, whatever time it is where you are. And I will be back on Thursday with a weekly reading. So good night and God bless.